All right, welcome to our Twitter Q&A. It used to be Crowdfund Genius Live, but currently we're not filming live because I don't have anybody that can hold the camera. I know it's a lame excuse, but whatever. That's what it is for now. So let's go ahead and get it started with our question for the day. All right, so Sadie Gossett asks, what's the most effective way to raise funds for a web series or short film? Say I want to raise $20,000. First of all, a web series and a short film are completely different, all right? A web series is something that you could have started producing content like yesterday, all right? You can start producing content now. You can start producing content tomorrow. You can start releasing videos without any money involved, and you can start building an audience through like YouTube. When I say building an audience, I'm not talking about just subscribers to your YouTube channel. While that's great and everything, but it's more important to get subscribers to your email list. You need to offer a lead magnet, a free giveaway, or something to get those subscribers onto your list. Since I'm a self-proclaimed genius or crowdfunding genius, and you're asking me this question, I'm assuming that you're asking about fundraising in regards to crowdfunding. So there are two ways that I can think of. Let's say Kickstarter and Indiegogo being one, and the other would be Patreon. Patreon is a subscription-based like crowdfunding platform where you can ask your subscribers to go to Patreon and donate like $2 a month because it's like micro crowdfunding, right? It's like $2 a month. That's not that big of a deal. That's not too much for people to spend if they're a big fan of your show and if you're producing really good content. But hey, 1,000 subscribers at $2 a month, that'll take you like 10 months to get to $20,000, right? But you don't just have to ask for $2. You can ask for $10 depending on what it is that you're offering or depending on what it is that you're giving your subscribers or giving your Patreon fans. In return, you'd give them access to your videos before they go live, or maybe you jump on a Skype call with like some of the actors from the web series, or maybe the director from the web series could jump on a Skype call with some of these Patreon supporters in return for that $10 a month. Maybe you have a weekly or monthly webinar that everybody can jump on that supports you at $10 a month, and they can have a Q&A like the Reddit does their AMAs. Option two would be Kickstarter or Indiegogo. So don't start off asking for or trying to run a $20,000 campaign. That shouldn't be your funding goal to begin with. One, I'm a big fan of overfunding, so always set your funding goal low. Start off with like $2,000 or $3,000 or maybe $4,000 to $5,000. Start off small. You can use the same type of rewards that I previously mentioned, like the Skype calls and maybe getting access to the videos before they come out. Or you could also go like a DVD route. You know, you're offering a copy of a DVD or a Blu-ray, or even like direct download. Maybe they download a torrent, or maybe they download directly from your website. Each one can be priced as a different reward level. For example, if you back my Kickstarter campaign at $15, you're gonna get a direct download from the website. $25, you're gonna get a DVD. $35, you're gonna get a Blu-ray. So start there and start off by asking for $3,000 to $5,000, and then after you get your funding, if you hit $20,000, great, you've already done it. But if you only get $3,000 to $5,000, that's okay. Don't worry about it because you're building an audience, and most importantly, you're building an audience of Kickstarter backers. So that means that you can run a second campaign in a couple months, or maybe a couple weeks. I mean, it depends how fast you can produce content. Season one, you run a campaign for $3,000 to $5,000. Season two, you're going to ask for a little bit more, $7,000 to $8,000, because if you delivered on your first Kickstarter campaign, then most likely those backers are going to jump on board for the second campaign, and they're going to jump on during the first day, giving your campaign a bit of a spike, and maybe you get into popular projects, and that's why a lot of people like to use Kickstarter and Indiegogo as marketing platforms. Then you could just repeat crowdfunding like season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, and so on. What? You thought it was going to be easy? If you already have a fan base or subscriber list or an email list, then it would be easier. But either way, that's my suggestion. If you have a web series and you're trying to raise $20,000, you got to start small, man. You got to start small and work your way up, especially if you don't have an email list. But if you haven't even got an email list, then you should have started that yesterday. You should start that right now. Use MailChimp, use some type of email, CRM, Constant Contact or something, and start building your email list. Good luck. If you need advice, you know where to find me. You can always send me a snap at Crowdfund Genius or on Twitter at Crowdfund Genius. Also, we got our free podcast, which has a ton of interviews with successful crowdfunding creators from $10,000 raised to over $1 million raised. You can check that out on iTunes or Stitcher if you're an Android user. That's it for today. Happy crowdfunding. Zach Bob, out. Watch it, bring it, babe, stop it, automatic. I don't know the words.